Hey, this is Will Middleton from LifterLMS. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can find the ID of a quiz and a section in LifterLMS. When you're creating an engagement, sometimes you would want to send an engagement when a student completes a section. And you see the ID of the section listed here, but the ID of the section is not listed in the course builder. In a future version of LifterLMS, our developers said they'll have a way to see the ID right here on this page, but currently you can't see that ID. And usually it's not going to be a problem because all of your sections are named differently. But when you start cloning your courses, it's going to become a problem because you'll have multiple sections in different courses with the same name. So you'll need to know the ID in order to trigger an engagement from them. So I'm in Google Chrome, and what I can do here is inspect, and that's going to pop up this code editor on the side, and I want to make sure I'm hovering over the part that highlights my whole section on the left-hand side, and it's actually right here, 2574764. So that's my ID of my section. So then when I go to my engagement and I select section, I'm going to find the 25764 ID there. And this is only going to be a problem if you have a bunch of sections named introduction, for example. But that's how you can locate the ID of a section to know exactly what course you're targeting with your engagement. Now let's take a look at how you can find the ID of a quiz. And the way I like to find the ID of a quiz is by visiting my quiz permalink, and then I just left click on the title and inspect here in Google Chrome, and I can see this area here says post 25802. So if I wanted to do an engagement for a quiz, student completes a quiz, I'm looking for quiz 25802. Or let me actually reload my page here because I just made my quiz. Or actually, always make sure your quiz is published. That's probably my problem here. Save changes. There we go. So 25802 is my quiz. And that's how you can find the ID of a section or quiz in LifterLMS. And our developers have said they're going to make this a little bit more accessible to find your IDs if you're cloning your courses by having the IDs listed in the course builder. But until that feature is released, this is how you can locate the ID of a section or the ID of a quiz. My name is Will Middleton from LifterLMS. Thanks for joining me in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.